Welcome back, guys. Today is, what day is it today? Today's Wednesday. We're coming up on Good Friday, so I thought maybe we can make an Easter bread. And this one recipe that I have here, and again, I'll post it for you at the beginning of the video, and I'll also post it on the Google Classroom. But this one's a cool one. This is gonna be a braided Easter bread. You can either braid it 2 braids or 3. I think I'm gonna do it in 2 because the bread just gets a little bit puffier and looks a little bit nicer. It has a nice dark, rich flavor and color. That'll be looking great on your table this Easter. So the first thing that I'm going to do, 180 milliliters of milk, and I just heat it slightly above the blood temperature. So when you touch your finger on it, you don't want it to burn like I am right now. I have to burn my finger because I heated it up a little bit too much. So I'm just going to cool it down slightly because I'm going to add the yeast to this, and I don't want to kill the yeast. I basically just really want to heat the milk up a bit. So we're just going to add that right to our mixer, sprinkle in the yeast. So this recipe, actually, we need yeast. Could I make it with my starter? I don't know, I didn't try that yet. And then I just kind of stir the yeast around a little bit. And then I like to let the yeast kind of, it's called blooming, right? So I'm just gonna bloom it in the warm milk for a second, and then I'll just explain what I got left here. So I have 1 egg yolk, 2 whole eggs here, and I have some sugar. I have 50 grams of sugar, and I have a little bit of, the recipe calls for vegetable oil, but after that video that you watched, hopefully you watched it with Nina, I don't touch vegetable oils when I can avoid it, and this one's coconut oil here. I also have some other cool oils. I'll show you my other oil here. I made this one, and this one's called tallow. So this is all the fat that comes off of beef, cow. Kind of like the fat that separates the heart, the kidney, all the inner fat. And then what I do is I just kind of reduce it down, and I get this beautiful white fat that's so delicious and really very good for you. Anyway, back to our braided Easter bread. I don't want to turn it on yet because the machine makes such a racket for now. So the yeast is bloomed now, so now I can start to add my other ingredients. I'm gonna add my eggs first. Oil, coconut oil, and then I usually add my salt to my flour, my sugar. This one is kind of like a sweet bread. It's not really sweet, but it's in that realm. So when you bake it up, it really has a nice, beautiful brown crust. I'm just adding my flour now. And again, that's just a little bit of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna give it a nice little mix. This is just slightly over 1 pound of all-purpose flour, so 485 grams. And again, you'll see the recipe so that you can follow along and make this one easy to make. So now I'm just gonna mix this for 3 minutes on medium speed. Okay guys, once the 3 minutes is up, shut the machine off, have a look at the dough. Oh, it looks good, nice and rich and beautiful. Take a bowl, grease the bowl just so that when we put the dough in, it can rise up. And then a lot of times I do is I just rub a little bit in my hand so that it won't stick to my hand when I take it off. And then basically the next step is just gonna be to leave it in this bowl and let it rise for approximately an hour or until it doubles in size. Okay, and then once it doubles in size, we'll start to make our beautiful braided bread loaves. And just try and put it on there nice and tight. And there we go. So we have the dough like this for now, and I'll show it to you again, probably approximately an hour or so. It should almost be touching the saran wrap when we're done. Okay, here's our Easter bread dough. So we've taken the dough out after it's proofed. I just put it in the fridge overnight, and then I took it out again in the morning. So I separate it into 4 equal pieces, and then you take each piece, roll it out into a large rope like so, and then we'll do that with all 4 pieces, but we'll just make 2 loaves, so we'll braid them in 2s only. Okay, so you can see how long we've rolled them out, pretty long now, and now we're gonna start to braid. So I'll show you how. This is just an easy way to do 2 braids. So you can see, right, you just grab both ends, bring them around, and then opposite ends, bring them around, and then just keep on crisscrossing as you go, and you'll see that it's gonna form just a really wicked looking Easter bread. Nice.